Hello everybody, HyperStuffy's here. Today I'm going to show you how to make clay fingerboard wheels. So the procedure is actually quite simple. You just take a tiny piece of clay and then you shape it. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But what I'm actually using is Super Sculpting Firm. Pretty sure you can get this at your local craft store. It looks like this. There is a softer version, but in this case it's probably easier to sculpt if you use the harder one. So, now let's begin. So now here's to make it. Normally when I first started, I thought it should be the same size. But after a frustrating hour, I realized that it couldn't actually go into the truck. As you can see here, you can't really bolt it in because it's too thick. So pretty much, I just decided to do it again, and I made it this thick. So around, I would say, half the size of a tech wheel. Therefore, it fits better. So now, how to actually make it. You're going to need one of these tools, but for the sake of availability, I'm going to use a toothpick, because I'm pretty sure all of you have one. So you take this piece of clay, you roll it around the ball. I can't tell you how much this is, it's based on pretty much eyeballing. Then you kind of squeeze into a puck shape, right? Then you take your toothpick or poking tool, and you poke a hole right in the middle. And then you take it, and you just roll it on any surface just to get that flat area, I guess. And if you want, you can kind of shape it. So now it's here. You want to make sure if you do have tech wheels, or if you do have a truck, that it actually will slide in. In this case, it will. So I'm not going to bake this one because I don't really want to. But in this case, I have this extra wheel. Once it's baked, I don't know why it's brown. I guess it just got burnt. Once it's baked, it should look like this. I'm going to go get a truck to show you what I mean. You're probably wondering, HyperStuffies, what does it mean when it's not so big? What I mean is this one, if you actually put it into the hole. See, actually, this one cannot fit. See how you cannot bolt it in? Another thing I like to do is get my skate tool. And since when you look with actual tech wheels or any wheel in general, your skate tool can actually fit into it. See how it's practically perfect? You might want to, I'll fix this up later. Actually, in this case, I'll use this wheel. See how this one fits in, right? I actually took the skate tool and kind of squished it. I'm going to do it with the other one just to show. I squished it like this, just so I can actually have room to tighten. So you see now how it's fine. Now you should bake these at around 275 Fahrenheit. For around 10 minutes. 20 minutes is way too much. Kind of experiment. If it's 7 minutes, it's 7 minutes. Because you might get this burnt color. But I would say 275, 10 minutes is pretty well. Now, what you have to do is you have to put it on. I have this on my main. I made this one, by the way. So pretty much, now that it's on, it's actually quite sturdy. Now don't go hating me in the comment section. Because it all matters how much pressure you put. If I was doing tricks like on this table or on this manual pad, I'm not really exerting a lot of pressure into the wheels. I did actually drop it and stuff, and it doesn't break. So I'm pretty sure it should be durable for indoor use, definitely not outdoor use. But like I said before, it all matters on how much you use it. Now the great thing with these wheels is that they're actually entirely customizable. So if you have paint, you could actually take the paint and paint it, of course. But one thing to note is that these don't really roll that well. In this case, I don't know how actual bearing wheels roll/feel because I've never actually got to touch one. But all the wheels roll. It's just that, even with tech wheels, they don't roll that far. because it's literally just plastic. I know it may not be super helpful because bearing wheels are actually a thing, but for the sake of maybe people like me who don't really order that much, it's actually really helpful that you can get a wheel how you want it to look in like probably a matter of minutes technically. As far as I know, I don't think anyone has ever made fingerboard wheels out of clay. Search up on YouTube, correct me if I'm wrong. These wheels in no means are professional. You can't really go into a fingerboard competition with these. But if you're like me, you want to customize your wheels as well as I've made this deck. It's really fun project, and who knows, the future of DIY fingerboard wheels. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if it was helpful, leave a thumbs up, and if you want, you could subscribe. Anyway guys, goodbye. See ya.